This is the making of Sync.
Episode, lighting for dummies.
And episode lighting for dummies.
Hi, my name's Dustin and I'm the gaffer for Sync. Our packages run completely out of my minivan. Some stands, par cans, a couple bounce boards, some flags. This is a 12 by frame in case we needed it today. I mean, literally all of my gels that we're using on this production are being pulled out of this bag. They're just scraps. This is a 1,000 watt tungsten Fresnel lamp, and you've got barn doors that you can cut and shape it with before you have to bring in a flag or net spot and flood function. But yeah, this is what we use these pretty much for everything. We've got some chimeras or chimeras, depending on how you want to pronounce it. So I usually use these on the females, just because it's a softer light source.
Dustin has got the most interesting demeanor.
Yeah.
I still I don't have him figured out.
I feel like he's constantly disapproving of us.
He is.
But occasionally I can get him to laugh, and that's it makes me feel good.
I only got him to laugh once myself too. It was because I made fun of Z and Mallory.
So this is Z. He's my best boy electric.
I'm the electrician. Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of lights going on outside. I pretty much plug in lights and check power sources and plug in iPods and iPads and stuff. I'm the juicer.
Mallory is somewhere else. Don't know where she is, but
Hey, my name's Mallory. I'm a key grip. I bounce light. That's what I do.
Sam and Nico like their fight scenes lit generally is the way they put it, so that they could move from one shot to another. And generally when they shoot their fight scenes, they're moving around a lot and looking in a bunch of directions at the same time. Most of the shots are going to be front lit by the sun. It would normally appear flat, but we're going to try and shape it all in the meantime of all of these quick angle changes, trying to maintain lighting directions so that it cuts well together. Some of those elbows and stuff are also going to be casting shadows on the faces. Is that going to be a problem? Because I can diffuse this. You can really change the way something looks just by approaching it a different way with lighting. Artistic, I think that's kind of lame to say, but I don't know, you get to be creative. I think when you find something that you like and enjoy, you start to see it all the time. Like when I find myself talking to people and I'll just be like looking at the way the lighting in the room is affecting their face. Yeah. All right, so we're here on location at a Muay Thai gym for a boxing scene, and we're gonna kind of have a moody fight gym look, I guess, as far as movies go. A lot of overhead lighting, contrasty. So I've got Mallory and Z up here on the ladder, just rigging some overhead sources, one for each of these colorful punching bags.
When we go in to shoot something, we have a good idea of what matters and what doesn't. And to the point where sometimes we are a little too dismissive of things, or somebody's like, it's like, should we put a reflector over here? It's like, I don't care.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
It's like, oh, this guy's got a little too much shadow, put a reflector over there. But the sun's not coming from that direction. I don't give a shit. And
I was like, how's this looking? I was like, it's fine. You walk into a place, there's no lighting there, it's like, yeah, I don't know about you guys, I think we just roll. There's a lot of that.
I think there's like mild frustration on Dustin's part with us kind of just rolling with it, and he's like, no, there's not two moons outside, we can't have two blue light sources, and it's like, whatever, it looks good.
Well, it's got two modes. You've got an incident meter, which is this white thing. It's a dome to mimic like the shape of a human face, and it measures the light falling onto the object. So you can see that I'm reading like a 5.6 and 1/10 of a stop here for 24 frames a second, 800 ISO, because we're shooting on the Scarlet. It's also got spot meter, and you normally stand next to the camera, and this allows you to reflect or measure light reflecting off of an object back at the camera. These cut down the amount of light without changing the quality, like for instance making it softer. Single does half a stop, double does full stop. which is half of the amount of light coming out. So single, double, triple, home run, grand slam if you drop all 5 in. Slide in right here. I kind of wanted it to be brighter, so I'd have to get these lights closer, but they're like moving everywhere with the jib. But I think a lot of these shots are really going to shine, especially as we maybe go like with a 50 lens or tighter. And the handheld shots I think will look really nice. Up just a hair, right there. And then pan this way just a hair. It's gaffer glass. It just allows you to look right into a light without it making you see that light for the next 30 minutes. So I could look at the scene and not be seeing spots.
Can I see through that little thing? I'm just curious. I see true light. This is true light. This is really what I'm looking at here.
As far as like just starting out and trying to make lights out of work lights, for instance, what I did when I started with my work lights is I tried to recreate basically the same thing that a Fresnel does. I put like a piece of diffusion over the work light, and then I would take black wrap and fashion barn doors basically to create the same effect, even lighting that's controlled with barn doors. Or just like if you guys get even a little budget, I recommend putting it in the lighting department and even renting the lights. You know, it's not as expensive as people think it is to work with some of the gear. Lighting, honestly, in my opinion, makes a big difference in how the overall image comes out. It could look like crap, or it could look amazing, even with work lights. You should never be limited by equipment. It should be your creativity that, I guess, gets you to the next level or whatever.
That's right, guys. The behind the scenes coming out every week, and a sync episode coming out once a month. It's gonna be cool. Check it out.
Mark.